For you in a freshman level class, if you're not into international events, especially in this region, my guess is everything I tell you today is going to sound new. And so I want to try to give you some lifelines to get you through the complexity of it. I brought in the flag of Georgia, and there you go, right there, there's the problem. Wasn't Georgia in the United States? Well, yeah, there's a Georgia in the United States, but there's also a country called Georgia. And as you can see from the flag, it very much wants to tell the world that it's a Christian country. And I'll show you in a minute why it's called Georgia as well. In Russian, it's referred to as Gruzia, and they call themselves Sakhtavelo. So good luck trying to remember that. So today we're going to deal with terrorism in Russia and the Caucasus region, and really what is very, very scary to Russians today, and what I think has affected quite a bit of Mr. Putin's choices for his foreign policy. So what scares Russians today? I'm going to show you just a few minutes of a Russian television show. It's in Russian, but I want you to see what the Russian public saw in the news after 2011 when a bomb went off at one of the international airports in Moscow. And hopefully the link is working.
Расскажем вам об уникальных подробностях предсмертного маршрута Магомеда Евлоева в аэропорту.
He's talking about the route that the terrorists took getting into the international arrival area.
Итак, 24 января, Домодедово, 15 часов 24 минуты.
And what time it happened. And some of the security video picked up a man who looked like he was from the Caucasus. And they tried to show you a computer-generated image of what he might have looked like. And it kind of looks scary, that's for sure. And the car that dropped him off at the airport, him and a female accomplice, this was a suicide bombing.
Боятся нарваться на неприятности, а вдруг в салоне какая-нибудь важная персона. 24 января.
And they're talking about how many people perished in the bombing. I don't know if you remember this 4 years ago.
Остается 68 минут. Смертник проходит мимо металлоискателей.
So here's the computer-generated image of what this man might have looked like, because to be kind of grotesque about it, they didn't find a lot of him intact, so they were just guessing.
15:32. До взрыва остается час. Евлоев еще не выбрал финальную точку, но мы знаем, что взрыв произойдет напротив этого банкомата. Позднее его камера единственная не
The moment of the explosion actually was caught on camera, and then unfortunately a lot of very grim images of the bodies afterwards were shown to them. So here you go with the computer-generated image. This is what really strikes fear in the hearts of Russians psychologically now, the idea of a dark person from the Caucasus setting off bombs in Moscow. So this Domodedovo is the name of one of the international airports in Moscow. There's a number of them. Sheremetyevo is the big one, but Domodedovo also. So when this bombing happened, 37 people were killed outright. It was mainly Russians, but actually there were people from other countries too, someone from Great Britain, someone from China, international travelers, in other words. And 173 were injured. And because of the remains of the bomber that they did find, they ascertained that it was a male who was probably from the Caucasus and looked to be about 20 years old. And they think he had accomplices, although